Hi everyone, my name is Arunodaya and in this particular video I will tell you how to upload multiple files in Laravel. So in this last video JavaScript and Laravel, you can go through the video, and if you know how to use JavaScript and Laravel, you can see this particular video to know about file uploading, multiple file uploading in Laravel. So as you see in this particular screen, this is a file uploading input box, and if you choose here, you can choose a particular file to upload. So here if you press the add button, it is showing another text box where I can choose another file. So this particular add button is basically generated by jQuery, and I'll create a submit button here, and when I press the submit button, all the files will upload it to the server, as well as it will store the name of the files in the database. So how to do that? For that I have to create one database table, one controller. So first of all, we'll go to our Visual Studio Code, and here I want to create one model, one migration, and one controller. If you see this particular page, this is the particular page I have created. This page, if you see, here is the input file, and this line number 7 is basically it is displaying this input. Choose file, you can choose a particular file. There is a add button here, a simple HTML, you do not have to do anything. And this is a JavaScript jQuery I have used. If you're not comfortable with this jQuery, you can go to my previous video where I have explained all the jQuery and how to get this type of functionality in your Laravel. So I have to create one button here, submit button. So for that you can create a submit button here. Input type submit, class is equal to btn, and btn, suppose I write info, and this is a name value you just write the value, upload. Okay, so this is my input button, a submit button. If you refresh it, you can see the submit button here, upload. This is the submit button. You can put a HR here to make it more visible. Okay, so this button is created. Now here you see I am not using any form tag. So first of all, at the beginning of this, you just create the form, action, and method. And when you are using Laravel form, you just use the CSRF. And if you are uploading something in from the form, you just type enc type multipart form data. Okay, this is important. Whenever you want to upload something, this particular thing is very important. enc type and method is must be post here. Then action, I want to use my action here. So action should be the URL. I want to create one URL. So go to the web.php file. So here you see I want to create one URL. Just like this, you can create one URL. So get, and I will create product controller, and it's the index function. I'll create this thing. This controller is not now, right now is not there, and I can give a name to this file, save. Now this is the URI, and when I submit the form also, I want to create a post. Okay, to save it. So if you save this file and go to this view file, and here I can put my URL. Action is URL, URL is product. In this way I can write file, save, go to the browser again and refresh it. And if you see the source code here, and this is the source code, then action is the product. Okay, method is post. I have to create one controller, one model, and a migration. So here is my command prompt. In the command prompt, I want to create PHP artisan, make model I want to create a model because I want to store the data, the file names, uploaded file names in my database, and I want to store all physical image files in my server. So model must be product. I want to create a products table, and at the same time I want to create a controller and migration. So PHP artisan make model, product, and the same time controller and migration. I want to create the controller as well as the migration with the model. So I am creating this model because I want to create a products table in my database so that I can store the uploaded file names in my table. So that's why you have to use this command to create the model. So after creation of the model and migration in controller, I want to create the table in my database. This is my database, and here in the database there is no products table right now. So I will create the products table. So for that, now the product migration has been created. Now I have to open the migration file. This is the migration file. If you see this, this is the migration, and this create product migration file. And here I want to create the products table, and the products table, here I want to create a image underscore name. This is the name of the field, should be a string one. So here I can create like this. So I want to create a products table, must have ID field, image underscore name field, and timestamp method created and updated it field. After using this, after adding this particular line, I have to run my migration to create the table. So go to the command prompt and just run the migration PHP artisan migrate and trace. So this particular command will run the migration and create my products table. So it is running the migration, all migration is running, and at the end, if you see, it will create a products table. You see, this is the product table, it has been created. If you go to the database here and refresh it, now you see in my database there is a products table has been created by my migration, and the structure is this image underscore name ID created and updated. Here in this particular field, I want to insert, I want to save the uploaded file names. So that's it. Now this field, this table is completely blank right now. Visual Studio Code. Now the migration file is over, and what I have to do is I have to open my controller so that I can write the commands to save the file, upload my images. Okay, so open the controller, that is product controller. So this is my product controller just now. This is completely blank right now. So if you see this web.php file, I have created a URI that is a /product, and it is calling product controller index function. So here I have to create an index function, public function, and this particular function will do nothing but it will display the form. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll write return view, and it will display the index, or already I have created the test underscore jQuery blade.php file, this file. Okay, that's it. File save. Now go to the browser, and if you see, this is the URI I have just now created product. It is exactly showing the same thing. I'm just changing I'm adding one heading here at the top of the page. This is my view file, and here in this view file, this is how file save. Go to the browser, and now this is the. So one important thing here, you see, this is the important thing when you are uploading something. One important first point is you have to remember that method must be post and ENC type must be multipart form data. You have to specify this. And whenever you are creating a form, you must write the CSRF. And here, this is the text box. And in this text box, what you have to do is, you have to specify, because you are uploading multiple files. So this is the name of the text box, images. So you have to use a square bracket open and close, because I do not want to upload on a single file, but multiple file I want to upload. So that's why I have to put a array symbol here, both here and here. So it will store multiple files in this particular array. So this is the one important thing. So three important thing you have to take care of. Whenever you are uploading a file by using a form, you must specify the method must be post, ENC type multipart must be there, and if you are uploading multiple files, the name of the text box type must be file, and there should be one open and close bracket indicating this is an array, and we are going to upload multiple files. So when you are uploading this controller, I'm calling this controller and submitting. Let's try it. Choose a file. So this is the file I'm uploading, and upload. If you say upload here, you see this method, save method does not exist. Okay, controller and save function, I have to create one function like this. So what I have to do is public. And when you are submitting this form, because we have specified here, when you're submitting this, it is calling this file, and it is calling this function, and here in this function I want to inject, that is the request object I want to request $request. So by using the request, I want to know whether the request has some file I am uploading or not. So if you write $request, there is a function called has file. So this request has file called images. So why I am writing images? Because in my form I have specified name of the text box is images, that's why. So this is the image. Okay, so what I am saying is, if the request has some file called images, then I'll do something. So let's try and say what exactly it is showing. So dd and save the file. Go to the browser again and choose another file, that is I'm choosing this, and upload. So here it is saying the true, that means it is a file. So if it is a file I'm uploading, so how to upload it? Because I can upload multiple files, so I have to use a for each. Okay, and since I am using one array, that means the name of the file are stored in array format. So for that, what I have to do is for each. So getting the file information, associative array item uploaded to the current HTTP post. So this is my file, request file. That means it is give you an associative array, multiple images or files I'm uploading, and get one. $file is basically consist of one image. Okay, so post $request file, this retrieve the array of files whatever we are uploading. That information you can get by using file. So generally this particular file function is equivalent to your $_files super global variable in PHP. Because if you know PHP and you are using files, this is a super global variable. This particular variable basically retrieve all the file information whatever you are uploading from the browser to the server. So that is equivalent to the file. Okay, now I am getting the information of one particular file right now that I want to upload. So before uploading, what I want to do is I want to create a name, unique name for my file. Suppose for example I am uploading this particular file. This file maybe exist, so I want to give a unique name. So you can create that, you can create a unique name, you can put any logic, but what I am doing is I am just using a simple logic to create one unique. This is nothing to do with this Laravel. This is simple PHP function, current name, current day, current time with some random number from 1 to extension of the file. Whatever the file I am uploading, what is the extension of the file? If you want to know that, you can use $files, $file. Okay, there is a function called extension. This function is basically give you the extension of the current file, this particular file. So this is the safest way to get the extension of the file. This particular name variable contains a unique file name that I want to upload to my server. So the file move, I want to move whenever you want to upload a file, that particular file is generally uploaded to a temporary directory of your server. You want to move that particular file to a specific directory of your server. So I want to move that particular file. I want to upload the particular file to my public folder images directory. Okay, so move public path. So that is a public path function. So it will give you the path of the public and images. This is the name of the folder. I will create this folder in public folder, and then move this with a name called all name. So this is the command. This is similarly to move uploaded file core PHP. This is the function. Okay, this is similar to this. You can use this move public folder images. If you go to this public folder, I want to create an images folder where I want to save these images. Okay, this is the image folder inside the public folder, and this is completely empty right now. This will upload the images to my images folder in public folder in my server. I want to store all the information in my database. So for that, I want to save this information, images, file information. What is the file information? The names. Only the names I want to store in my database. Okay, so for that, what I have to do is I have to take help of my model. So the database I have the product model. So we just create a product object, the product model. This is the object, and this product object, this is my model, and the name of the field is image name, image underscore name. So this name of the field, and if you see the structure, this is the products table, and if you see the structure, so this is the structure of the table, image underscore name. If this is field name, I want to store the name of the images in this particular field, so name. Then after that you can save this file. After that you can save the product image by using save function. So this is the 3 lines you can write to store the information, store the name of the images in your products table. Okay, we'll get one file and I getting a unique file name, then moving the file to my public folder with the image folder name. Then I am creating an object of the model, product object model. Then I am assigning the name I am just uploading to the image name field of my products table, then I'm saving this. So that's it. So if you save this file and go to the browser. Now if you choose a file, so I'm choosing this particular file, add another, choosing another file, okay, and upload it. Now it is displaying the message. If you go to the database and say this products table and say browse, the image has been uploaded and the image name of the image has been uploaded. And if you go to the public folder here and the image folder, here you see the images I have just uploaded. These are two images I have just uploaded. I am able to upload the images to my images folder, and at the same time I am also storing the name of the images in my database so that I can use this database image name to render this image in my web page later on. If you like this video, please subscribe, like and share this video. I am going to produce more informative videos in Laravel as well as other technology.